Welcome back to Eurovision Song Contest 2022 live from Turin. This is still Mario Acampa. And now it's time for our next delegation. He writes, he plays the piano, he sings very well, of course, and he's not always the same. From Australia, Sheldon Riley.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Sheldon.
Thank you so much for having me. Where would you like me to sit?
Okay, have a seat there.
No, we're not the same.
You always change it. I mean, it's amazing. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I'm so grateful to be here.
I'm so fine. I mean, I'm so impressed by your outfit.
Thank you. I'm impressed. Cute shoes.
Thank you. It's with a belt, you know? It's like the belt.
It all matches.
The match, it doesn't match it.
Lovely.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. So, when did you arrive?
Not yesterday, the day before. I'm not jet lagged. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm healthy. We're good.
It's good. Yesterday. So, did you enjoy Turin a little bit?
I'm loving it. What a beautiful city.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. Are you excited about, Eurovision?
Are you kidding? I'm ecstatic. This has been my biggest dream since I was the tiniest little kid. It's crazy.
Okay, I got a lot of questions for you.
Please.
We're live. I mean, they are writing right now.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Sheldon, Raoul from Euro Alpha. I saw your performance photos, and I was in a good big shock. He was shocked. How can you describe your performance from today, and what do you want to change?
What do I want to change? I mean, it's the first. Thank you, by the way. I hope shocked in a good way.
Totally in a good way.
Well, I don't want to change much at all. I mean, it's first rehearsal. There's some things to change, but I'm really loving how it's looking. I'm working with amazing people. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, you're satisfied. I mean, Sheldon, Roxana from Destination Eurovision. What is the message you would like to convey with your stage performance, and of course, this incredible item of clothing you're wearing?
I mean, take what you will from the song, but I just want to spread out there that you can be unapologetically yourself, and it's okay. I mean, I know there's lots of different places in the world where you can't, but I'm so proud to be a part of Eurovision where you can be yourself. And I mean, I'm a very tall man wearing a dress that in many places would only be for a woman, but I mean, we're breaking boundaries. So that's, I guess, what I want people to take from the look in the song.
Yes. Hello, Sheldon. We are focused Eurovision from Turkey. How important are the visuals to you when it comes to portraying the stories and themes present, as I can read it, themes present on the songs? Best luck.
Oh, thank you. It means a lot. For me, fashion, music go hand in hand. What happens visually is just important for me was what happens sonically. It all tells the story, so it's a very personal one, this song. I wrote it a very long time ago, so what's happening on the screen is really important to me.
Do you want to talk about this? I mean, you're a writer too, so when did you write this song?
I wrote the song when I was about 15. It was more of a poem to myself, actually. I wrote it to myself on Facebook. I was diagnosed with Asperger's at a really young age, a fair few times. I also grew up in a really reserved and religious family, and being told for a long time that there would be a lot of things I wouldn't achieve because of, what was going on mentally. I told everyone in the world that I didn't want to be this quiet person anymore that was going to be defined by what other people would tell me I could do. So once I did, I had friends, and I was talking, and I was doing everything. I had a job, and I was so proud of myself. So I wrote this message to myself on Facebook, and I was just like, "You're not the same, and it's okay." I ended up finding my old Facebook account, found this message. I'm like, "This needs to be a song," and now it's the song representing my country, and I couldn't be more honored.
This is an amazing story. Mike from Australias'S here. Sheldon, it is no secret that performing at Eurovision has been a dream of yours. How did it feel stepping out on the stage today?
From Australias'S. Oh, I love them.
Yes, Australias'S.
It was amazing.
Hi, Australias'S. Hi.
It felt amazing. I still can't believe this. When I tell you, I mean, Australia is very progressive. We're coming a long way, but nothing quite matches what you guys do here at Eurovision. So it is just such an honor walking out on stage. I was like, oh my God, I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm just really proud.
What about the stage? I mean, there's water, fire.
Oh, the stage is crazy, but I mean, I've wanted to do this for so long. I told everybody that if I'm going to do it, I want it to be huge. So it's really big.
It's very big. Hi, Sheldon. Alberto from Latin America. How many masks do you have, and how do you decide which one to wear?
16, and I don't choose anymore. I just, whatever comes with the outfit.
That's so cool. Askword Club, you know that you have listeners among those who haven't come out yet. Is there a message you want to deliver to them?
Come out as in, like, with their sexuality?
I suppose. I mean, it's not written, but I suppose it is.
I mean, I guess sexuality aside, I think a lot of us hide behind masks, and I think a lot of us would love to come out as who we would want to be and who we would like to portray ourselves as. So, I mean, I don't think my song needs to be just, the flag that leads the nation, but I remember watching Conchita when I was young, and it was the first time I really understood Eurovision, and it was everything I wasn't allowed to watch. And that was the moment that changed my life. And, there could be a little kid out there that watches me, and that would mean the absolute world to know that I'm just showing something that's a bit different. So, I mean, come out as yourself. It doesn't need to be about sexuality, but yeah.
This is my personal question. Where do you write your songs?
Where?
Where?
Usually when I'm really sad. But anywhere with my dog, just when I'm alone. I don't.
Get a dog.
Oh, my dog is my life. I love him more
I
than
do
my
that.
boyfriend.
Yeah, all the time, because when someone has a dog or a cat, it's like, I want to show you a picture of my dog. If my dog is...
We don't have time for it. He's
No,
just,
we
he's
don't
my
have time
world.
about this, but you can describe me.
So his name's Grayson, and he's an English Springer Spaniel, and he's just my whole
And we
life.
got a video, actually. No, so you love him, I suppose.
I love him almost as much as Eurovision, probably more. No,
Will he will watch you during Eurovision?
I
You
hope
think
so. I hope so.
in front of the TV. Put him in front of the TV. Okay. Next question. Hi, Sheldon. Chris is from OGAE Greece. Who do you consider as your biggest inspiration, both musically and in fashion?
Again, I know this is going to sound cliche, and I know it's because I'm here, but genuinely, in Australia, I wake up at 5 a.m. 3 times a year to watch Eurovision, to be re-inspired by someone new every year. Last year it was Barbara Pravi. I'm still not over her yet, but I'm genuinely, Eurovision inspires me every year, but away from you, big designers, people who think outside the box.
Okay, from Europhile Australia, you've done a lot of talent shows in Australia and America. But my question is about when the contest is over, how do you cope with the quietness of just being back at home? That's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. I mean, I didn't do these shows, all these shows, because I couldn't deal with the quietness. I just wanted people to see me enough so I could get exposure and do Eurovision. So I love the quiet. I mean, it's being a performer goes in waves. It's never always going to be, crazy at all times. I'm pretty used to it. I deal pretty well. It gives me good time to write. It gives me good time. I make all my outfits. I made this one out of plastic that covered my grandma's kitchen table. I mean, whenever I'm not doing shows, I'm creating. So I deal with it quite well.
And then you do something very important during your quiet time.
Yeah.
And the most
Sleep.
important thing is stay with your dog.
Obviously,
Of
right?
course.
No, he's with me always. He makes things with me. He's a little cutie.
You can't wait to stay with you.
I just love
Hi,
him so
Sheldon.
much.
Congratulations for your majestical Eurovision entry with amazing voice performance. How much worldwide support encouraged you in recent weeks? Greetings from Sebastian from Destination Eurovision.
So how much sorry?
How much worldwide support encouraged you in recent weeks?
Oh, it means I couldn't believe how much support I had even before I won my country's national final. Eurovision fans and followers are just the most supportive people in the entire world. So it's been great. It's been really good. I mean, I was that kid that would read all the blogs, watch all these interviews, and sit and watch everybody and tell their stories. So it means the world to know that someone else is out there watching us. You.
Is there a comment? This is my personal question. Is there a comment a comment? I mean, on social media or whatever you received that made you cry?
I cry because it means a lot to me. Now, in Australia, I'm an independent artist. In Australia, the contest is still very young. It makes more sense for an artist who is more experienced, more high profile to represent the country because Eurovision is huge. They need an artist that is prepared to take on the giant. So for me, I'm someone who's done this myself for a very long time, funding it, creating it, making it happen. No one in Australia has looked at me and went, we can do something with you, because I'm not the sound or the shape or the look of what an Australian artist would be. So to know that I'm up on stage representing a country that I love with all my heart in front of an audience who I don't need to explain myself to anymore it just means everything. So I did get pretty emotional when I performed. But now that I've sung it so many times, the song's not for me anymore, it's for everybody else. I'm past the emotional. It's emotionally driven, but I don't want to let emotion take over this performance, because it's not about me.
Did someone write you something that was really emotional for you? Maybe, or told you something?
Yeah, I mean, people write things to me all the time, and it hits a lot, because I would never have the courage to write anyone anything. So it does make me emotional. I didn't know who I would be or what I could achieve. I didn't know if I was ever going to be good enough to do anything. I come from public housing in Australia. We had no money, no understanding of what I was going to be able to achieve. If I'm getting emotional, it's because I've made a dream come true. This is not something that... Cool. Have you ever had a dream in your life that you went, it's impossible? Like, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a mermaid. Like, the thing in your mind that you think it's never going to happen, but I'm going to strive for it. That was Eurovision for me. I never thought this could happen. And
well, actually, for me too, as a host, so it's a big emotion.
You're doing it and looking great.
Thank you. I mean, we got just a few minutes, so I'm going to be really quick. Hello, Sheldon. This is Focus Eurovision from Turkey. Australia is a vibrant music scene. Who are some of your favorite OC acts and why?
OC acts?
Yes.
I love everyone who's represented. Australian acts?
Yeah.
Did you see Kate Miller-Heidke swinging on a pole, or Damian getting off a glittery box? They are such inspirations to me in Australia.
Hi, Sheldon. I'm of a Broadway world. Mm-hmm. A lot of performers are superstitious. Do you have any superstitions or any little rituals you do for good luck before you go on stage?
Not really. I just like to be surrounded around the people that I love. That usually makes me pretty happy.
Speaking about your dog, Ask World Club. They are live, I told you. Speaking about your dog, have you dedicated songs to him? And if not, do you plan to?
Yes. Every song from here on out will be... No. I don't know. I sing sad songs. Yeah, maybe I'll write one about him one day.
Okay.
What if he died? He's going to die one day. Then I'll write a song.
What?
My dog. Well, I don't really write happy songs, so I guess... let's not talk about it, actually.
No, okay. Better. Your manager is laughing. I mean, okay, another question. I share the Martin from Bradley Stock Radio in the UK here.
Hello.
As usual, you look absolutely stunning in your rehearsals pictures, but I could never walk up and down steps wearing that outfit with that beautiful long train around my feet. How do you manage it?
I just did the rehearsal. Wait till you see the performance. I didn't know that. Wait till you see the performance. The stage moves, the outfits. It's crazy. I just want to do it so bad. I like to be crazy in the performances, so I just do it. If I trip, I trip. What can I do?
Showtime. David Carras from Ask Plus Spain. Hi, Sheldon. What do you think of Chanel and their slow-mo from Spain?
I love her.
I knew that.
I love her. I love it. It's not the type of music I would usually listen to, yet I listen to it. Actually, I was just on Instagram Live yesterday, and I got banned from using Instagram Live because I had her song playing in the background.
Yeah?
Like, I can't use Instagram Live for the next 48 hours because I went live and had her song in the background, and they're like, sorry, plagiarism, whatever it is, and now I can't go live.
Cool. Very cool.
Worth it.
Sheldon, it's Anna from Germany. Do you play any instruments?
I play piano, guitar, and a fair few things. I mean, yeah.
You're an amazing talent. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person next time. That's what she said.
Lovely.
Good day, Sheldon. Dale from OC Vision
Hello,
here.
Dale.
It's a very long journey from Australia to Turin. How are you and your voice holding up from flight travel?
Just want to say Aussie Vision is the best Eurovision Australia, but like it's so good. Welcome to Turin. I just saw they landed. What was the question?
If your voice is okay, I mean,
My voice is good. I've slept. I'm good. It's a long flight. It's a really long
don't
flight.
worry, guys. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm running on adrenaline. I'm too happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you here. Hi, Sheldon. Christos from OGA Greece. If you could choose only one deceased artist to bring back to life, who would that be?
Amy Winehouse. She's
Amy
my
Winehouse.
favorite. It was the first record I ever got, and I remember listening to the Back to Black album and just going, "Oh, that's what music should do. That should be how."
What's your favorite song?
By Amy, just Back to Black was a life-changing song for me.
You want
It felt naughty.
You want to sing a little bit?
We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You'd go back to her and I'll go back to black.
Wow. Round of applause here. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was personal. It was for me.
Oh, that's
Thank you so much. From Spain, hello Sheldon. We got 3 minutes. Okay, fine. From Spain, hello Sheldon. Can you tell us how the process of making your dress has been? What inspires you, and why is it different from your national final?
The national final for me, when I first wrote the song, it was very dark, so I wanted it to be very dark. And then watching it, I was like, my song isn't dark. It's actually really powerful. It has a lot of light, so we wanted to switch it, change the color. It's white. It feels more like freedom. It feels more lit. And I didn't want the song to feel like you were so sad by the end. I wanted people to feel empowered. So I guess that would be the difference from the national final. But the dressmaking, getting it on the flight to Italy, it weighs 40 kilos. There was no airline that wanted to take it in one big piece. It was so full on. It's so heavy. It's so big. Hundreds and thousands of crystals. It's ridiculous. But
It's like a wedding dress.
but bigger.
Bigger.
It's huge.
Okay, from Australia, I've heard you would like to record the theme song for a 007 movie.
Ah, that's my
So what
biggest
sort of
dream.
song would that be? And who would you like as leading actor?
Oh, that's a nice one. I've always wanted to sing a 007 song. I've loved the music for it. It's just so dark and cool. I love what Sam Smith, Adele, Billie Eilish did. I mean, I would love to keep it in the orchestral theme. Work with the James Bond Orchestra. That'd be crazy. Do you know who would be really good at that? Barbara from France. She would sing such a good 007
Could
song.
that be? Maybe you could do a duet.
And then, don't. And then leading actor, I love Timothy Chalamet? Yeah, the pretty one.
Cool. Again, another question. I want to ask you a lot of things. I heard your father sometimes sketches the outfits you use on stage. Is this true for your clothes at Eurovision? Jim from Norway.
Yeah, I mean, he sketched my crystal mask, and then I sent the design to my crystal mask maker, and he did it. He's great. He's really great. I mean, I do a lot of it myself. He's a very busy man, but whenever he has the time, it comes in handy.
Well, that's amazing. I wanted to ask you another question is, what do you think is, what's for you the sound of beauty?
Sound of beauty.
I mean, that's our motto this year.
I think the sound of beauty. Well, what's happening here at Eurovision? There are countries right now. I don't talk politics, but there are things happening in the world right now that are crazy. And Eurovision is bringing so much love and so much togetherness in this country. And there's nothing more beautiful than that. And what's more loud than Eurovision? So I guess the sound that we're making here is the most beautiful thing.
You're amazing. Thank you
Thank
so much for being with me today. I'd love to hear again your voice. Could you please do that for me? A little part of your song. Would you like to?
Oh, sure. Do you realize that the light shines? No, stop it. You can't
No,
be like
please,
that.
please, do it after me.
Do you realize that the light shines bright through those who broke inside? I'm not the same, no. I'm not the same, no.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank
Good
you.
luck for this Eurovision. You're amazing. Thank you so much. The sound of beauty keeps beating. See you later, guys. Thank you so much.